If you can't love, don't hate. If you can't give, don't take. If you can't bless, don't curse. If you can't heal, don't hurt. Nah, nah.
Bless you, cuz. Bless me. Sorry.
Bless you. What's going on, everybody?
Guys? Yeah, you're right. What's going on,
welcome.
everybody? This is
Another episode of Real Kolors TV. What's happening with you?
Y'all already know. Y'all know what I'm saying. We missed y'all so much. We had to come back and do it all over again, just like we did it last week. So we had to do it another week too.
Yeah.
I am _Kolors Guy. Follow me on the IG. And if y'all got Instagram and ain't got no IG, follow me on there. That is Trayshawn White. That's the government name. You feel me? So, with that, I'm going to let my man Jodysun introduce himself. I'm gonna let my man Jodysun introduce himself.
Hey.
What?
I don't remember my name.
It's Jodysun.
My name is Jodysun. Don't follow me.
Don't follow Jodysun, everybody. And with that being said, we are back once again with one of those juicy topics.
Peanut butter and jelly.
Something that they don't never want to talk about.
Oh.
Something they always complaining about.
Oh.
They be like, him. I don't want to talk about him. Who is that? But you was with him now. You know what I'm talking about?
Cause he ain't doing what he's supposed to do.
Well, I guess he did what he had to do when he had to do it. So that
he did that, but then after that, he ain't did what he's supposed to done did.
Ooh.
Y'all ladies know who we're talking about.
That sounds like somebody that might be a deadbeat.
How you know a deadbeat when you see a deadbeat?
Cause he's a deadbeat daddy.
How you know a deadbeat when you see a deadbeat?
Cause he's a deadbeat daddy.
How you know a deadbeat when you see a deadbeat?
Cause he's a deadbeat daddy.
How you know a deadbeat when you see a deadbeat?
Ooh, cause he's a deadbeat daddy.
But he ain't there. Nope.
Deadbeat daddy.
Cause he ain't there.
He's a deadbeat daddy.
He gone.
He's a deadbeat daddy.
No, he ain't there.
He's a deadbeat daddy.
What? How you know a deadbeat when you see a deadbeat?
He's a deadbeat daddy. He's a deadbeat daddy.
Alright, yo. Before we get into this, I'm gonna let y'all, cause y'all, I already know y'all got something to say. I already know you got something to say.
I know they probably done hung up already. They're like, you know what? Let me leave some comments on this one right here.
That's what we need to do. Drop them in the comments already about how you feel about deadbeat daddies, or how you feel about your deadbeat daddy if you have one. So,
you never know.
Without further ado, let's get into this.
Let's go ahead and get down to the nitty gritty.
All right, so you guys know me. Like I'm cool as shit. So let's
talk, Jodysun.
First of all, let's break this shit down. Let's.
What is a deadbeat daddy, Jodysun?
What is a deadbeat daddy?
What is a deadbeat daddy?
If you were to ask me, I would define a deadbeat daddy as a father who is absent or unwilling to provide.
All right. Think we own something.
But I gotta clarify something. Ladies,
talk a little bit more.
Just because the father of your child does not want to be with you does not make him a deadbeat.
Oh. Pressure point.
If he is there for his child.
Pressure point.
But he does not want a relationship with you.
Don't hurt nobody.
That does not make him a deadbeat. I need you to remember that.
Hey, you just telling how you feel, not what you heard. You tell what you know, kind of. Sound like it. What you talk?
I ain't gonna talk about me.
Alright, that's shit now. Wait a minute, Jodysun. So, I ain't gonna lie, that's some good answers there. And I agree 100%. I truly agree, man. I look at, the word deadbeat really sounds really terrible, man. I hate that name for like the absent fathers, because nobody really knows the true story until you know the true story. And a lot of people I've heard stories about how fathers have been trying to get into their child's life, and the mother holds the child hostage in certain sense.
Thank you for saying that. So there's two kinds of deadbeats. There's a willing deadbeat and a forced deadbeat.
So the willing deadbeat, how does deadbeat when he willing? Is he still a deadbeat because of he's still not doing anything for the family because the mother's keeping him from the kid? Is that willingly like
No, that's not willing. The willing deadbeat is the one who is absent, doesn't want anything to do.
Oh, the willing. Okay.
That's a willing deadbeat.
He willing to be a deadbeat.
Yeah. The forced deadbeat is the father that's trying to be there, but the mother doesn't want him like around at all.
She's shiesty.
She's forcing him out.
Yeah,
against his will.
She got ultimatums.
Oh, I don't like ultimatums.
She got a man at the house and she still want her old man. She like, I got a man, but that ain't the man I want to be with. I want to be with my baby daddy. But my baby daddy don't want to be with me. So if my baby daddy don't want to be with me, he don't want to be with my kids. So he ain't going to see little Tata on.
See, that
ain't going to fly with me, because if he ain't rocking with me, he dang sure ain't rocking with them. And I hate the fact, this is what I do hate. I hate when women, I ain't gonna say when women, but
don't say hate. That's a strong word.
Yeah, hate is a terrible
that's a strong word.
God forgive me, Lord Jesus.
We dislike.
I dislike when the ladies, because the women is too harsh. When the ladies, sometimes you got those ladies, right? It's just me talking. Now. Don't coming down don't stab me in my bike. Okay, just talking. But when they go and they tell the kids false stories about their father, that ain't true. Don't call your daddy a crackhead. Don't tell your kids your daddy a crackhead or something like that when you know the daddy ain't doing no damn crack. Now that ain't right. Everybody know it ain't right. You know it ain't right. So don't be up here trying to make your baby daddy seem like he just some man that just messed up and got you pregnant out of whatever, an invisible man that became an ain't shit person. You know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what you're talking about, and that's why
false advertising.
That's why I'm actually gonna open up and share a little bit of my story.
Oh shit!
So like this is actually like the first time I'm like coming like public with this.
Let me get serious.
So like for those of you who don't know like my situation, growing up I did not have my father around, and it was because he was. Oh, that's when I try to say it, it is hard to say, but
just say what you feel.
My father was addicted to drugs.
Okay.
And it like made him not be around as much as he needed to be there for me. And that hurt. That hurt. It really did. So I know what it's like to have a deadbeat father. Even though I don't want to admit it, it's true. Because he wasn't there. He wasn't there like as far as presence, and he wasn't there as far as like that mentor and that teacher aspect that a father is supposed to be to his son. And that's what kind of hurt me growing up.
Man, that's pretty that shit just came on strong, bro.
I need some water. I'm gonna drink a little. I'm gonna drink a little water.
Well, hey, I ain't no shit. I wasn't trying to. We wasn't having. Didn't you come up with a topic, kind of?
Yeah, I did, but I didn't know I was gonna say that.
God damn,
I didn't know I was gonna say that, cuz.
I would have never had this topic. You would have come talking like that.
But you know what? That is real. It's real. Like
that's what we got the show for, cause it's Real Kolors TV, and we're gonna talk about some shit that's gonna knock you off your feet. That's what I'm saying. Like. I didn't expect this right here that just happened 27 seconds ago. I didn't expect that. But I will say I respect what you just said. And sometimes owning up to the truth and facing reality is the best thing that we can do to move on and begin the healing process, I would say. Because sometimes we hide under this Band-Aid. You have a big ass scar and you think a Band-Aid's gonna fix it. And it's never going to heal the same, but that scar, you can take that Band-Aid off and you can start the healing process by stitching it up one by one. And when you get those stitches, guess what? It's gonna heal up, and you might have a keloid or two, but the fact is, it's not an open wound anymore. You dealt with the situation. A Band-Aid is not going to deal with the situation.
Let's talk about what causes these situations. Why would a man want to be a deadbeat?
I feel that no one wants to. No man should want to.
Oh, okay. Let me rephrase that then. How does a father become a deadbeat?
By not stepping up to the plate. By making that sacrifice, making that decision. When you make that, in my perspective, I have no kids, but I can only imagine. When you make that conscious decision to say, hey, you know what? I'm about to go up in this thing, and I'm about to let loose, and I ain't coming out. And whatever happens, happen. Whatever happens, happen. I'm okay with that. When you make that conscious decision to say that, and I know mistakes do happen, but mistakes got you to where you're at. And so when you in that midst of whatever and you want to call that a mistake, it's a mistake that happened, but you knew what you was doing when you was doing it. And you know the risk that you was taking when you took it. So my thing is, people run from what they're afraid of. Some people have high expectations of, I want to be the best dad in the world. So your dad, you know what I'm saying? He could have wanted to be the best dad in the world. Your dad may have not been in a place where he could accept the truth of, hey, I got a son that's coming into this world and I'm not mentally prepared, physically prepared, financially prepared. And some people have that fear of, damn, I'm not fit for this. I want to be, I do not know how to be. And sometimes, even if you have the best example in the world, you can have the greatest parents, the greatest father figure, whatever. When you're put to that test, when all odds are against you and you say, yo, it's here, this is my life as I see it. This is my child, this is my daughter, this is my son as I see it. And as you look at it and you're like, I'm not where I want to be in life. And some people fall into depression.
So we can say that the reasons why men will become a father will become a deadbeat is from fear.
Fear.
Lack of stability.
You're hitting it on the head.
What else? Relationship issues.
Relationship, yeah.
Because we touched on that earlier. We touched on that earlier.
Some people cope with that shit differently, man.
Like, what else? If you guys have any other reasons, or you guys like feel like expressing yourselves,
we gotta hear.
Right in the comment section. I just open up myself and
we gotta hear it, man.
Yo, go ahead. Sometimes that shit is freeing. So you know.
Like I'm fortunate, man. I tell you this, man. The biggest like blessing and gift I would say that God blessed me with is to have my father in my life at a young age. My dad had me when I was 15, turning 16. My mom was a young mother too. But I know that living with my father changed my life. Just being real. My dad can be a handful a lot of the times, but I love him. Nobody can take that from him. Nobody can sit there and, you know what I'm saying, kind of dim the light that he shines, because he put so much on me. And he taught me so much about life. So I'll say this, no matter what age you are, how old you are, when you become a parent, how you become a parent, why you became a parent, it doesn't matter. It's the want to. And sometimes when your back is against the wall, some people get crushed. When their back is against the wall and they got a wall coming to you, ever seen one of those things where it's closing in on your ass like that? And some people, that they don't know that only thing that's closing in is probably a spring in the back. Only thing that's that, is push it.
That's that pressure.
Yeah.
That's that pressure. But pressure does one or two things.
Yeah.
It can either destroy you, or it can make you a diamond. But that's on you.
And that's what I'm saying. And sometimes people fall, they like illusions. Like, it's just a wall, and they don't know that they can break through that wall, but instead they see that wall coming towards them, they break down in fear. They shut down mentally.
I think the important thing is, no matter what you decide as a man, if you're man enough to dance, do the tango, because it takes two to tango, then you gotta be man enough to deal with what comes out your pants.
Cause I'm a rapper upper back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I was a Jimmy Hat rapper professional. You know what I'm saying? I rap that Jimmy up, nigga. Like, that's just me.
No glove, no love.
Yeah, I had to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Safe sex is great sex.
Like I said, y'all be safe out there. It's a dangerous world, and if you're not prepared for the life that you think that you're ready to live, if you know in the back of your subconscious that, you know what, this is cool, but I don't think I'm really ready for this, and some people put themselves in that predicament, and then they got to deal with the baby mama drama. But no, sometimes it's really that deadbeat daddy drama. You feel me? Like, people like us as men, I would say a lot of us, we deal with a lot of mental health issues and stuff. And depression.
A lot of that stems.
That's women too. I ain't about to sit here and discriminate, because that ain't what we do. But we don't do that.
A lot of issues can be solved just by being present in your child's life.
So be there.
So like,
that's all I ever wanted. Just be there.
Yeah, just be there. And that makes such a huge difference. I don't care how scared you are, or like what happens. Just be there for your child. Because if you don't, like, you just continue the cycle. And now is the time for us to heal. It's up to us to change the way that things have been going up until now. So if we want to break the cycle, it's very simple. But just because it's simple doesn't mean it's easy.
Yeah, just because you may not have had your father in your life don't mean that you got to be a shit father.
Exactly. You can make that change.
Word to mother.
You can be that change. I like how you said that. That's word to mothers.
That's word to mother.
Word to mothers. Be a better daddy.
Be a better daddy than your present daddy or your other daddy or the daddy that you thought was your daddy. Whatever. Be the brother that make a difference.
Be the pappy.
I'm the pappy. Not yet, but I will be.
That baby don't look like me.
Take that baby ain't mine. Take that baby ain't mine. Take that baby ain't mine. Take that baby ain't mine.
Hey,
this is another episode of
Real Kolors TV. What's happening with you?
Hey yo, y'all already know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment below. Y'all even go to our Instagram page. Make sure y'all follow our page, Real Kolors TV, on Instagram. That's colors with a K. Don't forget the K. You have to put the K in it because it ain't colors like that. It's colors with a K right here. You feel what I'm saying? And y'all see me and Jodysun up there doing our thing. You feel me? And make sure y'all check out the new, improved, the most energetic, high-profile song on the planet. That is my brother Zal Walton on the ones and twos doing this thing, and that is our Kolors theme song, Kolors anthem. We're gonna turn this thing out. This ain't no, we're gonna have our National Kolors Day. Jodysun sitting on a booty stretcher. We out.
You just had to make that the most awkward thing ever. It's a damn like exercise ball, man. Booty stretcher?
Booty stretcher.